Hi, I'm Rochelle, and the current event that I chose to discuss today is the school shooting that happened in Minneapolis. Two children died, and many more were wounded. The reason why I chose this is because it's relevant to me in my life. I am a school teacher, and days before this happened, I had just participated in our ALICE training, which is an active shooter training to help prepare us in how to respond in situations just like this. It's a real threat to me, and so that's why I feel like it's really important to discuss. I just wanted to start out before I get into all the nuts and bolts of what I want to say is I realize that this is a very charged topic. It's sensitive in nature, and without knowing what the experience is of all of my classmates, I just hope that you understand that I'm coming from this as a place of like a solutions based. I'm looking for a solution, and I care, and I'm worried, and I'm concerned. So I hope that I come off that way. I have approached this from a lens through chapter 1. So chapter 1 was all about the who, what, when, and where, and why of policy. And we have not been successful in passing policy or creating policy that addresses this. And I think it's because it's quite complicated, and there's a lot of disagreements and a lot of different things at stake when we start talking about possible solutions. The one belief that I feel like almost all of us have is that children have the right to be at school and be safe. It's really difficult for children to learn if they're busy thinking about and anticipating danger. And not only that, it's just they don't have a choice to be there, so they should be safe while they're there. The second issue concerning this, I feel like, is guns and the role that they play in this. I don't think guns are inherently bad. I feel like guns are dangerous when they get into the wrong hands. So I feel like a lot of hang-ups when it comes to making policy regarding guns and school shootings is that people are scared that their right to bear arms is going to be taken away from them. And that means a lot to some people. And then the third issue at hand, I feel like, has to do with the mental health crisis that we've been seeing and we've been trying to navigate for years now. And I feel like we've made a lot of really great strides in trying to eliminate the stigma and taboo surrounding mental illness. So I think there's a couple things. So those are like the three main things that I feel like if I had to only pick three, those are the three main issues in my opinion. I feel like when we start talking about accountability and motives, and that's where things really start to get concerning for me, because I feel like there are a lot of people that are concerned about any kind of restrictions that might be put on guns and gun ownership because of policy to prevent this kind of thing from reoccurring, and that they're really quick to place blame or find motive elsewhere. And so in that realm of things, they have turned to the fact that the shooter was a transgender woman, and so they're trying to make this certain situation about that. And for me, I feel like they're trying to avoid accountability. They're trying to avoid accountability and try to remove that gun component from it. The other thing that I'm worried about is the fact that they're also in mainstream media, they're trying to blame it on or they're trying to say that possibly a drug that is used to treat many mental health conditions from depression and anxiety, that they're trying to say that because that drug is described and taken more widely than in the past, And school shootings have also gone up, that they're trying to propose or suggest that the two are somehow related. And never once have I heard so far that anybody bring up the issue of how this person got guns. It was only said that she had guns and she had acquired them legally. So there's something there. And I feel like most school shootings happen with people who are able to get their hands on guns legally. So there's just something there more to explore. So I'm curious, what do you think the solution could be towards coming to an agreement so that we can enact policy to protect our children? Looking forward to hearing what you have to say.